Okay, so we're live with our ArcheAge stream. This is Dueling Night Fight Club, and we're just getting to Mirage Island now to get set up. We just had an interview with Richard Garriott. 2 hours of just really interesting stuff. He was just great to talk to. Certainly really enjoyed it, and so we're running a little bit late in getting this started, but well worth it. Just a good time. How you doing tonight, Chill? He's getting in close. He's getting in tight.
He's trying to keep range
stunned on the
him.
ground. He's trying to keep some range. Now he's back in just with a leap. Smo ducks out of the combat. He's close to the cliff.
The lasso.
Kodiak pulls him back in. He tries to run away.
It's actually pretty close here. It's pretty close. He's getting in.
And he's smacked him with his,
nice fight. Nice fight.
And Dodgin is the winner of that fight.
Dodgin undefeated so far. We just saw a red jump over the cliff. Patch is going down here to Smo. But Patch has a secret taunt. I've learned this the hard way fighting him last night in the previews. We'll see if the taunt takes effect here anytime now. I'm just going to click on Patch to see this work. Nice thing, of course, with this game is you can see all the different effects that are happening on a person. You can look at that. Smo just suddenly gone. Like it looks like he's actually losing the fight for Patch, and then suddenly turns it around. And that would be, is that the taunt skill that did that again for you? Patch isn't in channel. I'm talking to myself.
Wow. Q
Sorry.
Is
Sorry to interrupt. Dodgin is getting cleaned up by Meet Your Naga, who he just beat. I don't know what Dodgin's doing this time. He's doing something different. He's trying... And then he's suddenly at full health again. Just like that. Holy crap. And he might be allowed to push Naga off the cliff. Extra points. Extra points. Get him. Naga's holding on. Nice. Just to be clear, that name, of course, is from a game, not any reference to anything else, if anybody's worried about that. Because we do not tolerate that, of course. That Nas is fighting Smo. Good little fight there.
Going on with Dodgin. Meat went ahead and stealth, and now he's resetting his cooldowns while he's sitting there.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize that fight was still going on. Thanks for putting that in. Let's see what happens here, because...
Oh, there he's making his move. Meet your Naga.
What just slowed Naga down?
Critical Discord.
Oh, jeez. Oh, and he pushed him back over there just near the cliff. It was so close to the cliff. So close to the cliff. I gotta take a look at this cliff. I gotta take a look at this cliff. Because I got near the edge with a backflip, but then I still hung on. Yeah, you gotta push. You gotta be pushed pretty far over it. Somebody by the end of the night is gonna go off that cliff, and then they're gonna hit their glider and come up like James Bond. It'll be awesome. Back into the fight. Now, Dodgin, you said you've actually used your glider in combat sometimes just to maneuver around. Is that correct?
Yeah, sometimes once the cooldowns are done, you can pop it and gain some distance. It doesn't always work like you plan, of course, because if they get off a couple auto attacks or mana stars or something, it'll knock you off, but it's cool when it works.
Nice, nice. It seems like it's got some potential. It certainly is thinking outside the box, so that's really good. I like seeing all these fights, guys. I love most of all that people are getting some practice, just getting used to their characters, and some people are experienced professional PvPers, and others are just getting into the game and trying to learn their class better, and what better opportunity than fighting with friends and some strangers and having a good time. We got Dro and Dodgin fighting it out over here. Dro is scooping in with his traditional burst with the crow damage and stuff. Certainly something that does a lot of damage. Dro is just not being touched at all. Wow. Now Dodgin's got his health back up just like that. Nice sustain.
Be right back.
Dro's trying to freezing arrow. I'm surprised he's doing a long cast time there. There's some heals going on, some absorbed life force, and then Dro is down. Oh, not quite. Wow, close fight. Close fight. Incredible. Yeah, I mean, Dro is a really skilled player. I really like that, seeing that, and I'd like to see what a Reaper can do. We got Kodiak and Patch going at it now. Both very similar levels, both similar builds. Now, Patch, what Kodiak doesn't necessarily know is that Patch is doing this and taking all that damage, and he's about to deliver it all to Kodiak here. He's going to deliver 25% of the damage that he's been dealt here in just a second. Watch this hit. And absorb life force he's just using to keep some sustain on and see if it gets interrupted. And it's over. Nice fight. Patch, of course, has been devastating in ESO with his Bat Swarm build where he's taken on many people all at once and had a good time. We've got Zeph and Foray now. Zeph is in a traditional Reaper build, so similar to me, and certainly hopefully I'm going to get some good pointers here. Now, I might have just caught some lag. I saw a leap by Zeph.
That was a stun midair.
Oh. Whoa, look at that damage output. They're both going down very quickly, and Foray has got the jump on Zeph. So what happened there, Zeph? I saw what looked like you leaping in on him, but was that a pull by Foray?
No, I stunned on
it was
him.
A jump, yeah, and he stunned me right after I got my jump off.
Okay. Looking at different builds and what they do and how they work and having some fun with it for tonight. That we've got another different group here, 2 level 20s, I believe, having a fight. Kutsus, level 18, versus Ishi, level 21. And Ishi, level 21, is being demolished here. Nicely done. Okay, now Ishi's still coming back now. I think going to make a comeback against the level 18. They're getting close to the cliff, and the level 21 Ishi beat Kutsus. Wow.
Everybody's really good, actually. I'm really impressed.
Same matchup, Rook and SMO again. She used that flying birds attack again. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, I certainly like that combination of the... now, I don't want to be that close to people normally, but the Freezing Earth, followed by the Occultism Hellspear, and then followed by the Occultism Summon Crows. That combination's pretty easy to lay down, a lot of instant skills, and very easy to use. I misclicked at least once there when I wanted a jump back, then the Fireball. I actually did the Fireball first, long cast time, something I don't want to do in a PvP fight, so I certainly don't recommend those. Let's maybe watch a duel between some of the professionals here, Dodgen and... sorry, one of the things we are trying to do here is PvP coaching. So I just gave some feedback on my own errors there. One was how I moved. If I were to give a positive comment there, I do like the invisibility at the first, that as an opening move to keep hidden or maybe later in a fight. And then a negative is just not good distancing for the type of character I had necessarily, although maybe it's fine given what he had, but I don't want to be inside of his fear range and some other things. So, Dodgen, if you were to give a coaching comment, what would you say is good or bad?
I would say zoning entirely in that fight. His PBAOEs are very dangerous, and it's good to stay away.
Just use the 25-meter range that I've got that he doesn't?
I would say so.
Cool. Okay, so Foray on the left is... Foray, what is your build before you guys start, if you don't mind, or have you guys already started?
No.
No. So
Okay.
I'm Occultism, Songcraft, and Witchcraft. It's pretty much a damage over time effect build, and it's based on crits and crit damage increased passives with some minor self-sustain.
And a pretty daring outfit there, if I might say. That's awesome. And here we have Arena Spark Dodgen. So, sorry, for your build there, Foray, would you say that you're trying to get your dots, are they mostly close range or far?
I try to be in a close range, yes, because I have some AoEs and AoE silence and fears that means I need to be in close range.
Okay.
So anyone who's like kiting me is kinda a counter type.
For sure, yeah. Okay, and if you don't know, Fori is the Dragon Knight from that video, Dragon Knight, or Fori the Unstoppable, where he was taking on up to 10 people in ESO there with his Dragon Knight builds. So certainly looking forward to this match. Now, dodging here on the right with Arena Spark dodging, and level 50 as well. You've got some different buffs on you there regarding honor points and cast times, increased spirit and intelligence, and so on. What is your build?
Mine is very similar to Fori's, with one exception. It's Occultism, Vitalism, and Songcraft.
Okay, so whereas he has Witchcraft, you've got Vitalism instead.
Indeed.
And what's the main differences between those?
The main difference is I tend to get myself in sticky situations, and this tree allows me to pull out of those a lot of the time without much consequence. It also allows me to heal teammates on the spot when things go bad, so it's something I really enjoy having, especially playing with small groups of people.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's see how this fight goes with those kind of builds. Now, you're doing it without pets, I assume, and just going to see with just the main characters?
That works for me.
Okay, let's...
Yeah, that's alright.
You guys start the duel, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're seeing some AoEs being dropped now by Fori. And Dodgens dropped some as well. Critical Discord being fired by... Whoa! Critical Discord just annihilated Fori just in seconds there. What was that?
That was a critical dissonant, a skill that he used that puts on me, and it doesn't do any damage when it hits me. But after a couple of seconds, it blows up, and it's quite effective.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
and
actually, that was Critical Discord, not Dissonant.
Oh.
Yeah, I made a point. I don't cast when I'm doing for Dissonant because he has the ability to take it off of himself, so it's usually a wasted cast time for me.
Alright, so you're already countering my things.
Skills, yeah. And so, but sorry, the same kind of thing that critical Discord was the damage after a certain amount of time. Is that correct, or did it do it right away?
Yeah, I was wrong. He was casting the critical Discord, which is a single nuke, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And the reason it crits so hard is because of some of the passives that you can pick up in Songcraft and in Occultism. What happened is one of his spells crit me, which gave me a ridiculous buff to my damage, and at that point I knew it was time to nuke.